Well, let's welcome our host for today. Today we have Laura.
Hi, how are you guys doing today?
Christy.
Hi everyone.
And Adrian.
Adrian Lecaros here. How are you doing, viewers? Please like our page, our Facebook page, Instagram page, YouTube channel, The Coffee Corner Show. Please like us. Thank you.
And follow us. So you'll be notified when the next show comes up. So at this point, Christy, you've got a big pageant coming up.
Yes, I do. It's happening in a matter of days. That's why I don't have my sash. I apologize. It's getting cleaned at the cleaners right now. It's been through a lot of events and has been on the show, obviously, but I really am so excited and ready to make this happen. I currently hold the title of Miss Philippines World.
Right.
So excited to...
Where's the pageant?
The pageant is going to be in Seattle, Washington next weekend. That is taking place June 17th. I'm going for the coveted title of Ms. World. So this will be my very first time representing the Philippines.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah.
All the best of luck.
Thank you so much. And you know, there's just been a lot to prep, but more than anything, it has been truly an honor to connect with our people, you know, and to really just dig deep into finding out who I am. Who am I going to represent when I'm here in this competition? And I'm just very excited for the experience. And obviously having this platform of being here on the Coffee Corner Show to, you know, raise awareness to some issues that need to be talked about, or, you know, to be able to share with everyone why I do what I do.
Christy, could you share with the viewers, how did this journey start for you?
Pageantry for me started back in my early 20s. My very first pageant was the Miss Fullerton America pageant, and as a young girl I always wanted to be in pageants, but I was one of 4 siblings, so my parents were like, no, you can't do that, sorry. So I had to wait until my early adulthood. I genuinely wanted to win scholarship money, so I went with the Miss America program, and which, you know, there's a quick headline this week that the Miss America program did get rid of the swimsuit competition, but we can talk about that later. Anyhow, that's where my passion began. I thought, wow, I've learned a lot about myself. I've connected with a lot of very like-minded, ambitious young women. I didn't win, but that's okay. I did place, but it did catapult me into continuing my own purpose.
Just don't win and you're always a winner.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And from there, you know, I focused on my career in journalism. I started my career as an investigative journalist with America's Most Wanted in DC. Yes, and then actually went over to E! Entertainment and E! News, where I produced investigative documentaries, teen suicide, addicted to pills, more on the hard news end of entertainment. And from there, you know, that's kind of really where I felt the passion to be able to share and be a voice to those who didn't have a voice.
So speaking of which, what is your platform for this pageant?
My platform for this pageant and for all of the pageants I've competed and won titles in is diminishing domestic violence. You may not expect this from me or plenty of women, but I am a survivor of domestic abuse. At one point in my life, I just had the backpack on my back.
Really?
Yes, and I had to leave my home for my own safety, and it really was a process in coming to terms of what you know you deserve in life.
And what doesn't destroy you only makes you stronger. Christy.
Exactly, 100%. And you know, and that brings me back to my pageant journey. Is after that part of my life, after being in a place of such darkness, you know, the only way that you can really find your light again is to give light to others. Yeah. And so I went back into pageantry because I said, what's something where I think I can find myself again, or I can find friends, because, you know, I was in a place that was really, really tough. And I went back into pageantry, and that is where I rediscovered and it lit another fire for me to have this passion and to share my story with others. And you know, it's been incredible ever since. Since then, I took the title of Miss South Bay 2016.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Moved on to Ms. Regency International, and so this, God willing, would be my second international title.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I do know you have a business. Tell us more about your pageant coaching business.
Yes. Since jumping back into this pageant industry, I've learned that I love to coach others. You know, when you reach a certain age, you have the amount of knowledge, and the best thing you can do is to share it with others. So I have a coaching business called Studio Sash. It is the first membership-based coaching in the industry. So it's kind of like the Netflix of coaching. So I'm able to connect with women all over the country. Some of my clients are out in New York, the Jersey area, Arizona, and also here in California as well. And this year I've had some really serious success. Some of my clients have gone on to win state titles, Miss California. Thank you.
Yes.
Congratulations.
And so, you know,
Who were they? Who are your clients? Won this year?
Yes, they are Miss California Women of Achievement 2018,
Wow.
Miss California North America 2018, Cinderella Miss California. I know there's so many kinds, and as well as Miss Downey Princess 2018. So
Wow.
it's been a really cool journey, and I'm so proud of every single one of those girls.
And where do they go to check out your pageant coaching business? What's the website again?
Very easy to find. Go to studiosash.com, or on all social media it is at studiosash on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube as well.
And you can also check out her page on the website, and you'll find the links on her page. So check us out. It's thecoffeecornershow.com.
Any last parting words before you go and win the title for next Sunday, Christy? Please invite our viewers. How do we watch it? How do
Where can we see it?
Sure, you can watch the pageants live on the Facebook page for Ms. World Pageants. That is at Ms. World. So if you go onto Facebook, you can either search for it or just look for the handle as at Ms. World Pageants. Also, I will be at a few events this weekend. If you want to come and meet and greet, I will be at the Philippine Independence Day over at Veterans Park in Carson, my hometown.
Carson.
All right.
So
I'll be there too.
Yes, I'll be there in the afternoon. What time will you be there?
Perfect. I plan to be there by 12 noon.
All right, we'll catch you there.
Yes, so I'll
And you're
catch
going to
you
be
all there.
dressed up.
That's right. My sash will be ready, clean and presentable. And another thing I wanted to add is like the biggest reason why I really wanted to join and participate in this pageant is because their partnered organization is called the National Organization for Women's Safety and Awareness.
Okay.
And as you know,
NAWSA.
yes, and that is also on my
Facebook
profile.
Yeah, it's also on your page.
On my page, and I just want you to take a look, because in this day and age we know that we've got to do everything we can to create those boundaries for women to keep us safe. There are so many, it's sad to say that there's so many perspectives of danger, and we've got to be clear on what we can do to educate ourselves and others and how to keep us safe. Let's keep our young children safe. Let's keep our women safe and away from these places of danger and fear. We absolutely deserve to go out into the world with confidence and pride in who we are, and with knowing that the sky's the limit without anything in our way.
Did you bring the bling bling?
So I'm selling out. So
the whistle.
a really cool campaign is that part of
bring
the
it?
nows I don't have it because I'm selling them.
Sold out.
Sold out.
No.
Hashtag sold out.
You can get one of those. You can check it out. You can get one of those on her page on the website. So
Yes.
again, it's thecoffeecornershow.com.
Yes.
Click on her picture right there, and it'll take her to your page, and you can buy it from there.
And it's
Christy,
quickly
what was
explained.
it? What was it?
It's
It's a whistle.
basically a fabulous safety whistle that is
Safety
bleeding
whistle.
It's
out.
got a lot of little
Safety
jewels.
with-
But the main thing is you're buying it for a cause, and
Yes, to support the cause.
to support a cause.
And one
Right?
day I really believe that every woman, man even, and our young people should be carrying a whistle. And we'll get into that in the emergency disaster segment. But, we need a tool in order for us to be safe. And if that's a simple, small thing that is 2 inches by 2 inches that we can have with us at all time to know that in our pockets is safety, we need to have it. We should have it.
Exactly. It's a very important tool.
I agree.
Yeah.
I have daughters too.
Yeah, not just for emergency reason, but again, if you're just walking and you feel like somebody's stalking you, and you blow a whistle, even if somebody's following you, I bet you a lot of people are going to look at you and say, "What's going on with her?"
Yeah, scare off
Exactly,
It's going to
off.
scare off the person
And
following
always
you.
be aware of your environment too. You just never know. You could be in a simple parking lot and something can happen.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. So, let me ask you this: when you win the pageant, what comes with the title? What are your responsibilities, duties, and what the things that you need to do?
Yeah, winning a crown isn't about the glamour. It's just not. It's about
Yeah.
service. It's about listening. It's about opening conversation and to me, it's really about being available. It's about being accessible. Because when you have a title or you are a public figure in general, people want to truly understand what it is that you're about, what it is that you believe in, and will do for others. So for me, and just like I do with just my local title of Miss Philippines World, I really do my best to be out there and meeting people and having them know that I am here to listen. I am here to help advocate for whatever their passion is. And I know that we all do have our own individual passions, and you know, things change in numbers. Things happen with a team, and if I can be on someone's team, then that's my job.
That's exactly good. Very good.
Well, you know, since we're talking beauty pageants, you know, Miss Universe and a lot of the major pageants out there, it seems like the Philippines is always one of the front runners. What do you think makes Filipino women such a top candidate for winning Miss Universe or some of the other pageants out there?
And don't call them exotic either. We're not exotic, you know. Right? Are we exotic? We're not.
Exotic are for birds.
Exactly.
Right,
We're not.
right.
We're not. Don't call them exotic.
Yeah.
Well, you can call us amazing.
Yes.
You can call us amazing.
I agree.
And I think it is such a compliment that pageantry is pretty much a part of our culture. You know, it's something that we really hold true to what we believe in and what we represent. And it's really because, you know, the Philippine culture really represents people with hard work, people that have tenacity, and care about ourselves. You know, we truly are the full package of what it means to be beautiful inside and out.
Inner beauty.
Inner beauty is everything, and we learn that from our parents. Well, you know, my parents are immigrants. I'm first generation here in the U.S., and I've seen nothing but generosity and doing their best to give to others, or working really, really hard to make sure that they give
3 jobs.
2 jobs, 3 jobs to make sure that, you know, their kids' lives are comfortable. And I think that you see that in every Filipino. You will always see the tenacity and drive to overcome, and the true sense of generosity to give to others. And that's why we're put on that pedestal.
Mm-hmm. So recently there is a new thing that just came up with the Miss America pageant. Now, it's been going on for years, where they've always had as part of their segments the swimsuit competition.
Mm-hmm.
Now recently they got rid of it. So I do have another question for you, Christy. What are your thoughts on that?
It was so interesting this week to see the polarizing opinions about the swimsuit being eliminated. And in my opinion, industries change, trends change in every business, and that's okay, you know. And for somebody that has competed in the Miss America organization, that was one of the toughest competitions I've ever had to be in, having nothing to do with the swimsuit competition. I think it's totally fine that they're choosing to focus on their other segments, which are talent, that is tough, their platform, and, you know, their overall community service. That's why there are so many pageant systems to choose from. And I've also competed in pageants that don't have a bikini portion, and, you know, it was definitely agreed upon the contestants that there's so much pressure to be taken off. You know, they replace it with something called the fun fashion, where each contestant is able to, you know, take their own unique spin and kind of represent their own fashion. And I have never seen girls on stage more confident because they weren't having to be on stage in a 2-piece swimsuit. So if anything, that was a true representation of who they were and their confidence. Yes, it's true that, you know, the swimsuit competition does represent discipline and caring about your health and fitness and goals. And, you know, from my experience, there's nothing more empowering than getting through those wings and being like, yeah, I did it, I rocked it. However, does that define who I am and what I believe in and what my experience is? No. Have I ever been to an appearance or an event with just a bathing suit on? Absolutely not. But I did it because it was part of the competition. So I think that the beauty of any industry is that you can choose what it is that you want to do to focus your competition on. And for the Miss America competition, more power to you for being a drive in that change. That is okay. It should not be just about a woman's physical features or physical appearance and presentation. And for other pageants, it can be part of it, and that's okay too.
Yeah.
You know what I like about the best part of the is the evening wear, the gown, the dresses, because those are really, really nice.
Yes.
Very glamorous, and you know, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, I find the question and answer portion as the most challenging portion. That's actually the make it or break it point, decision point for, I think, whoever wins.
It is.
How you answer the same question, interpreted, different answers interpreted by the finalists. I think that's the make it or break it point.
Right, and that's really where you see if somebody is truly comfortable and proud and confident in who they are. It's about beauty and brains, you know.
Okay. All right. Are we good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
See you then.
Yeah.